First off, I just want to give a huge congratulations to Tom Brady and the Buccaneers for winning the Super Bowl. This man has been winning Super Bowls for the last 19 years. I'd say the GOAT since he has more Super Bowl rings than any franchise, but we all know that would be very racist of me. Don't use it to describe Tom Brady, who is a racist and endorser of white supremacy. But wait, it gets better. Watching the Super Bowl and seeing so many people in one place is making my heart race. It feels unsafe. And I guess I'm rooting for the team with the racist name over the team with the Trump-loving QB in a sport that still hasn't apologized to Colin Kaepernick. I feel like people who cry about Colin Kaepernick couldn't even tell you what team he played for. Because as I pointed out in a video just the other day, here's an ESPN article, Colin Kaepernick's biggest problem, performance, not politics. Maybe Colin Kaepernick is just not that good. Colin Kaepernick isn't employed primarily because Colin Kaepernick isn't very good. And here's what a Hall of Famer had to say about him. He doesn't think he's good enough for an NFL job. He's done. I don't think he'll ever get a chance. Never again. Tony also said he's just not good enough for the headache. Something tells me she didn't look too much into this either. So Eliza didn't want to root for the Buccaneers and Tom Brady because he loves Trump, right? Just wait till she realizes that the Mahomes family like Trump as well. One could assume by her liked tweets that she even thinks the election was rigged. Fortified. I meant fortified. I don't know what the odds were on March 17th, and I'm not sure I want to know. I should have put a futures bet on it. And never forget, everyone, all of us it takes. Hey, Colin, we saw Eliza's tweet, and we just want to apologize. For what? We don't know. You were pretty bad and lost a lot of games and didn't have very great stats. Hey guys, what were we apologizing for again? Oh yeah, sorry you couldn't swallow your pride a little bit and accept your role as a second string, possibly third string quarterback in the NFL. But hey, at least you're getting paid millions from Disney and Hulu, possibly Pixar and ESPN, right? If you're watching the Super Bowl today, I hope you know the Buccaneers embody Tampa's love of pirates. And yes, it's a problem. How brutal outlaws become romanticized. Yet, while this celebration of piracy seems like innocent fun and pride in a local culture, there is danger in romanticizing ruthless cutthroats who created— okay, I'm done here. Commercials are supposed to be the funniest part of the Super Bowl? Washington Post said here. Hold this. I just love how the Washington Post tries to be a serious, credible news outlet and runs shit like this. As we approach another Tom Brady Super Bowl, let's remember he's friends with Trump and has endorsed Republicans and their policies. While one of the greatest quarterbacks of our generation— couldn't say that with a straight face. Colin Kaepernick had his career derailed for kneeling during the national anthem. Hashtag hypocrisy. There's no problem with Tom Brady going back to another Super Bowl or supporting Trump. There's nothing wrong with Colin Kaepernick protesting how he sees fit. However, there is a problem with you calling Colin Kaepernick one of the greatest quarterbacks of our generation. You're just lying to yourself. Or you don't watch football. Here's an ESPN article, Colin Kaepernick's biggest problem, performance, not politics. Maybe Colin Kaepernick is just not that good. Colin Kaepernick isn't employed primarily because Colin Kaepernick isn't very good. And here's what a Hall of Famer had to say about him. He doesn't think he's good enough for an NFL job. He's done. I don't think he'll ever get a chance. Never again. Tony also said he's just not good enough for the headache. I think I agree with that. There are definitely worse quarterbacks than Colin Kaepernick was that are still in the league. But then you get a mixture of the two with politics and performance. And it's just bad news. And normally it turns out to be toxic. And I definitely can't say I feel bad for him. Not many people get the chance to even play 1 year in the NFL. And he got a deal with Nike and now Disney. Among the potential projects are shows with Hulu, movies with Pixar, and an ESPN docuseries. You definitely can't trust net worths online, but I think this is probably pretty close. Also, if anyone out there wants to, I'll be accepting bets on the Super Bowl. I am a Chiefs fan, but I think I'll be taking Tom Brady. I think we've all seen the new GQ covers by now. Come on, man. You can't make this shit up, people. They chose that headline with a former segregationist.
They trying to silence me, but I won't let it happen. Smooth criminal adult Michael Jackson. We non-fiction in a world that's full of capping. Give an Oscar to these people cause